Hello and welcome to the show with Wrestling.
We're approaching our first station of Fullerton. If Fullerton is your stop, head downstairs and be ready to exit the train at Fullerton.
I thought Rico making the announcement for a second.
I mean, I would like to take over. You know what? I'm taking over. Hello. This is Wrestling with It Baby. Give you all the exclusive news from AEW, WWE, New Japan, Impact, and everything in between. Giving you the hottest and latest interviews with the best wrestlers in the world. Sponsored by, I don't remember the sponsor, so I'm going to let James take over on that.
But
Rock
there is no
Energy and
news, so
Flavor
good
Bud
night.
Coffee.
No news, okay? So good night, everybody.
No, the most important part you forgot. The sponsors.
Hey, man! I gave you my best. We
Sponsored
switching it up tonight. We switching it up. We
by
switching it.
Lobster Cola, the cola with the great taste of lobster.
Yep,
Pepsi, sponsored by Pepsi Clear.
there you go. And of course, that guy, James J. Alongside the leader of Sports Squad, Felipe Yabs.
As you can hear, we all three are back, feeling good, feeling great. Let's get to it, man. Yeah, got a lot.
And the American
Fullerton.
Express.
Now arriving, this is Fullerton.
Wow,
Watch your step. Exit train here, Fullerton.
Yeah,
you sound so much
I'm
more
yeah.
gonna.
masculine, Scooter.
I sound like a trade. Next stop, your mom's house.
Boo. Bad joke. Well, it was a good week for wrestling with as we interviewed Rich King on Tuesday. Great interview, great guy. Hopefully he gets that babyface turned over. We could get the Rads back in Rad's hot summer instead of sad Rad spring. And then on Wednesday we interviewed Ken Powers, incredible human being, incredible interview. Um, and the future's looking up for that guy. So I definitely recommend going into our archives to check out those interviews. This upcoming Tuesday, we unfortunately do not have an interview for you. Um, we had some cancellations, couldn't string things together. So this week we will be going without a Tuesday interview. But this Wednesday we are interviewing Sage Hale, one half of the Hale twins. Because we only interview one twin. That's our rule. The other one no. But no, we talk about her sister, the women's wrestling in that area, an AEW Dark appearance, and a hell of a lot more. Definitely recommend. And here is a clip now.
Her twin by 1 minute. So yeah, she gets to claim the one as the older.
But you can claim that you were Impact and Next Level champion first. No?
Yes, I can. So I guess that's true. I get to claim that.
Alright. Now that we're done putting ourselves over, um, it's a great day for wrestling? Question mark. As WWE did the fusion technique with UFC, they became TKO. Um, I think the most notable thing out of that announcement was that we got Street Dog Vince McMahon back. No, Scooter?
Uh, yeah, I'd say so. Uh, I mean, there are a number of offices, a number of office firings today as well. Um, I mean, I'm not sure whether or not I want Vince with the pencil mustache back.
I
I
mean,
mean,
yep.
he looks like his evil twin.
Or he just his twin at this point.
Uh, with 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 Steph back out again, and Dana White actually being included in this board uh, is surprising because the first time around, when the first numbers of names were released, Dana White was nowhere on it. But Street Thug McMahon, is he wearing a black tank top though?
No, he was wearing a lavender do-rag, I would say.
Man, he looked like the Street Profits dressed him straight up.
Oh God.
And a 2000s like think of a 2000s comedy movie where a black dude dress up white guy.
Yo, so only if he does what the hell is it uh only if he goes into a a fit about how nothing fits him. Ah, I'll say that's sad. Check out my huge badonky. Oh, who could have said that? I'm back that Betty. Oh, it's Tina the talking dummy.
I legitimately did not know where your accent was going in that whole,
It,
whole thing.
that's a scene from White Chicks.
Yeah, white chicks.
Like
I'm gonna go out
James
there.
was like 6 years old to his
I'm gonna
defense.
go out there and see if get some real professional.
I think you might be
Oh,
accurate on
bro,
that.
Dr. Phil.
Um, in all seriousness, because you wasn't here last week, Scooter, what are your thoughts on the whole infusion and partnership between WWE and UFC into the new TKO? And what are your
um,
thoughts on the logo?
honestly, I haven't seen the logo. Um, the I read something earlier today about one of their goals is to make more UFC fans out of WWE fans and make more WWE fans out of UFC fans, as if they were almost intent on merging the two.
I don't know if you saw or not, but Dana White
Yes,
actually,
that's
yeah,
what I'm leading to. The Dana White was actually the one most outspoken about this. Like, yeah, that's not the point of what either of these companies do. We're not looking to, you know, make more, UFC fans out of wrestling fans and vice versa. That's not how this industry works. You bought two professional combat organizations, and you're kind of equating them to be the same thing when in reality they couldn't be further from each other.
right. I mean, who watches that fake shit UFC anymore anyway, right?
I mean, I did buy 5,000 shares of TKO, so and it's already decreased in value uh, by 50%. So I'm broke as shit.
And then you lost the shares.
Yeah, I lost the shares, the Bette Midlers, the Dionne Warwicks, everything.
But do you still believe in life after love?
Mm, well, what am I supposed to do? sit around and wait for you. Well, I can't do that. There's no turning back. But if I could turn back time, if I could find a way,
Before WWE got sold to
please,
Endeavor.
please stop me from referencing all these Cher lyrics. I know way too many Cher songs for a straight man. Please.
Speaking of shares, Kaliko, you do have shares in WWE. It's now TKO. Your thoughts on the whole matter and Ghetto Doug Vince McMahon.
I mean, Ghetto Thug, bitch. Someone said he looked like Zorro. They said we were looking for Zorro the whole time. I'm
Zorro.
done, man.
Zorro.
The internet is dumb. But anywho, I mean, from a share standpoint, it's to be determined because it's a new company and they're gonna try to figure out what to do. I feel like Vince being gone, it's gonna make more money sense in a way, but that all as in taking out the politics of Vince liking somebody or versus not liking someone, but I think it takes away from Triple H being able to do what he truly wants to do, in a sense, right?
If he's able to do it anymore at all.
That's true. You know, I was sitting ringside with Nick Khan, you know what I'm saying? He kind of brought this up to your boy, you know what I'm saying? I saw it coming. So, no insider trading or nothing like that. But, you know, had to get some info. A little dirt. But in all seriousness, it's to be determined. We'll see how they go. They started out with a bang yesterday, so we'll see how it goes going down that path. So
Well, for
I
TKO, it started off with a bang. For a lot of its employees, it ended with a windfall, as there was supposedly, allegedly, maybe more accurately, over 100 cuts internally to WWE. The most notable name being Dana Warrior, who I didn't even know still worked for WWE.
uh yeah, she was part of the the ambassador program with
Okay.
Titus O'Neil.
but Titus seemed to me be more the face in the traveling aspect, vice Dana being more the home body. So that they're gonna cut the person who ain't traveling.
So the yeah, continue.
I think it should also be noted that Endeavor and TKO are still considered two separate entities on the stock exchange.
Interesting.
Yeah, because Endeavor was bought by. That's why Dana White. You don't see Dana White because when Dana White owned the UFC, he sold it to Endeavor.
But he's now included on the board of directors as is Vince when everybody else expected Triple H. But that's neither here nor there now. But the most important thing I think out of this is the McMahon family for the first time ever no longer has majority ownership.
Yeah, first time ever.
So when shit goes downhill, they can't blame Vince or the AEW people who said that they wasn't gonna watch as long as Vince was there. Are they gonna come home? Because now it's officially done.
Right.
So that just tells you this is interesting because that was everyone's gripe on WWE. So now the man's gone. So now what's the excuse?
Except,
Just from a fan perspective.
except Vince still apparently has the power to change shit.
That he
Vince
does.
is literally a succession character, my guy.
Well, we're talking about the employees that just cut by WWE.
Um,
There is strong and heavy rumors that a lot of the roster, main roster and NXT people will be cut in the coming months as well. It's not the best thing when people get fired by no stretch of the imagination. But we could probably agree that there are a lot of people just sitting in catering at this point when it comes to the WWE rosters, no?
Hmm.
That could be the case, but the thing is that a lot of those people that are in catering for the for the TV shows are the ones doing the work on the house shows.
Yeah, that's the other thing is this new venture going to think highly enough to keep house shows going? Uh, because I, from a business standpoint, I could see house shows being wiped out completely. Saying that, oh, you guys don't need to be on the road, so many times a week.
Well,
Um,
has WWE been a house show a
yes,
company for the last like maybe
they,
3 years?
they've
Yeah, especially overseas
they've just been getting back into it with Saturday night
with the
they call them Saturday night's main events and Sunday whatever. Because
and then
now they're all the weekends, and there's the NXT that go all over Florida.
Right.
yeah,
Um, there's another factor that I think we kind of have to include for now,
That being
and that's where SmackDown is going to end up.
that part too, because they're still in negotiations. They're trying
Because
to find a home.
because Fox doesn't want it, it looks like it very well may end up with Amazon.
now, how is that going to work?
I mean, it's the same way they air Thursday Night Football.
Okay, pretend I don't watch Thursday Night Football.
You log on to Amazon
Amazon Prime
Prime.
Live.
I mean, do you
So
need
it'd be
a Prime subscription in order to?
I would I would
that
I would
that
think
would be the friction. Yeah,
I would think certain things I think that certain things would change. That because I believe when they air a football game, you're eligible to watch it no matter what.
no, you gotta have Prime because I
Uh,
have Prime. So you gotta have Prime to watch it.
they may as well just put it on Peacock.
Honestly, they might as well bring back the WWE Network and put it on that bitch.
I mean,
Amen.
and again, considering the other big change that's coming in 2024 uh, with AEW, finally, what I've been saying for months upon months, but as of right now, no talent has been cut. If anything, talent's come back. But the ones I see getting the cuts are the ones that have come on the most recently. You at least three EVPs uh, that only started in 2021, and a and a an employee named Amanda Bloom, who worked as WWE's Director of Enterprise Master Data and Governance. This is seen as a major departure. Um, she was the one behind the scenes, basically in charge of the whole company's technological infrastructure in regards to uh, metadata, how it was used, scrutinized, and evaluated. She was also essentially the you could consider her the founding architect for the WWE Network.
I mean, there's a lot. Like I said, there's supposedly 100 people got fired. It is yet to be seen if there is going to be any actual wrestlers fired, which it seems like there is. That being said, what would Gigi do to keep her shoes?
I don't know, but I can confirm that Von Wagner's eyebrow ridge will not be fired.
Damn.
Can't say the same for Von Wagner himself, though.
Just gonna be the forehead.
I mean, hey, we're still looking for the hairlines of the Young Bucks, so.
Well, luckily they're on another show that isn't owned by Endeavor, so they're okay in that respect. One person may or may not be on the chopping block, and that's not because of the Endeavor merge, and that is Matt Riddle, who said that he was and I quote, sexually assaulted
by a police officer at my airport.
You want an airport?
JFK. What a
JFK.
What a fucking idiot. I'm sorry, but Riddle is. It's funny how Riddle is, because he deleted this almost immediately, but everybody now knows it because, hey, once you post something, it never goes away.
Indeed, it does not.
The fact that he claimed assault, after, going through being accused himself, and basically those accusations were true, but at the same time, Riddle was also being stalked by somebody else I know quite well. I'm not going to get into that, but it's why Riddle was kept off Raw. That's why, Mick Riddle is probably not going to exist anymore.
I didn't realize that was their team name.
Yeah, Mick Riddle. Cool. But we could expect him to show up on Dynamite as Mark Mystery or Mark Enigma or something like that.
Cool beans. Kaliko, your thoughts on Matt Riddle maybe getting, let's say he's flying too close to the sun, essentially. No? Your thoughts?
Fire instead of higher.
Could we at least get the guy that is driving your train, his opinion?
I think the wine got to him.
Maybe he's ordering another wine.
See?
Yeah.
Never ordering another wine. I was trying to make sure that make sure I had signal. But anywho, I didn't even know that was a thing. And then I don't know why they didn't call him McGriddle, because that's my favorite breakfast.
That's the whole point, is when you say McGriddle, it sounds like you're actually saying the G.
I love the McGriddle. Sausage. Oh man, that's just so fire. Anyways, I mean, he's at this point where he's kind of feel like he doesn't have to be judged by anybody. You can tell by his demeanor and who he hangs with, the company he keeps. is he's keeping the company or is the company keeping him? So it's unfortunate, but
That is a riddle unto itself.
man, I love how he segues that. That's what I'm talking about.
It's just
See, that's why we need you.
it's just a sad situation because this guy is talented. He has a lot of upside. It's just the fact that
He's a fucking moron.
yeah. I mean, you're not gonna get you're not gonna get a more accurate description of Matt Riddle than that. Yeah. All right. That being said, and maybe he will, maybe he won't. Maybe this is the end of the riddle. Maybe this riddle got solved. Who knows? But a new riddle that was solved. Nia Jax
Yeah,
returns.
my boo.
During a match
I
between
know our baby.
Rhea Ripley and Rachel Gonzalez.
Rachel, Jesus Christ, dude.
She aided in Ripley winning the title and then put her sights on Ripley herself. So they're drawing her right back into the fire. And it definitely was a surprise. It definitely popped me. And that is looking good. Seems like she's been hitting that Jenny Craig.
It's funny because she had put out an announcement that saying she was going by her real name from now on. Like that was only like a month or so ago.
Pretty much.
So it's
I'm assuming you and Kumiko drew a ticker tape parade outside the pizza parlor, right?
for the Samoan celestial goddess. Yes,
Yeah, I was cartwheeling in Carlsbad, homie. What are you talking about?
I'll be
In
her
our hometown.
I'll be her Huckleberry.
I be your Huckleberry. I drink her bathwater, but that's all.
Oh God, I'm about to get really gross. Everybody, cover your ears.
This was the simp portion of the show, and we are moving on now.
I suck a fart from her ass like a bong hit. Like,
Why? Just why?
why not?
Yeah, why not?
One of the things that I feel is the most beneficial thing of having Nia back on the roster is that we might actually get to see a Becky Lynch Nia Jax match finally.
That ain't happening.
It might happen, but considering
Well,
where Becky is right now, and that is on NXT,
and
she
as the
defeated
champion,
Tiffany
yes.
Stratton to win the NXT Women's Championship in the main event. Good match. Couldn't say that I knew who Tiffany Stratton was before this match.
What?
See,
Damn it, James.
this is why Kaliko and I watch NXT.
Oh no,
They
it's
have,
Yeah,
definitely
'cause
not why you guys watch NXT, and it's definitely not for pro
it,
wrestling. If I'm being honest.
are you kidding?
actually, it's been fire lately.
It really has.
It's been fire lately. I ain't even gonna lie. Honestly, I think this is the best it's been since the black and gold days.
Most people agree because it was it was the most viewed episode of NXT in over 3 years. So having the man on NXT definitely worked.
Their idea of having a couple of main roster talent do a little work in NXT is how it should have always been done.
Yeah. Punk did it. Seth has done it.
Because if a main roster talent comes to NXT, then they should, for storytelling purposes, they should be looked up to by the whole NXT roster. Because by their own definition, the main roster superstars have succeeded.
Right.
So,
I mean, I'll be honest. I watched the match between Becky and Tiffany. I wanted to see what was going to happen. I wanted to see how they were going to get out of put having Becky win, but keeping the title on Tiffany. But it didn't happen. Becky won. Yeah.
I mean, usually in those cases, but most people, the right thing happens, and the NXT start most of the time goes over. I mean, I'm not Tiffany Stratton's biggest fan, but then again, I've always hated that type of gimmick.
The daddy's girl.
The daddy's girl, the Jewish American princess girl, the spoiled brat.
Right. Gimmicks aside, it didn't seem like they were putting her over. They were getting her over with the fans, and I mean she had the title on. Does it somewhat cut the legs out of Stratton having literally the biggest star in the company come in and take what's yours, Kaliko?
I'm gonna say no, and here's why. Because if James had been doing his due diligence and been paying attention to NXT, you would notice that half the roster that would be formidable opponents are out with injuries. Nikita Lyons barely just came back. Sol DeLuca is out with ACL. Like a lot of the women are out with ACL tears, and that roster was already thin as it was. So
Wendy Chu, all out.
Yep, all out. So it's just like they didn't have anyone who they believe would be credible. And you may say Tiffany Stratton lost. Nah, she won. She won on Instagram and Twitter, homie. Trust that. But 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 if you looked at the roster in itself, though, 90% of that roster was out with injury. So it only made sense for someone like Becky Lynch to be there so she could carry a match and actually put out banger women's matches like how they used to until the roster gets fully healthy.
All right. So that being said, do you see Tiffany Stratton getting a clean victory over Becky Lynch to retain the championship somewhere in the future?
No, because I think it was tricky because if they're still trying to push it as a developmental, that should happen. But if they're trying to push it as a third brand, it won't happen.
Considering that NXT's next event is No Mercy, I wouldn't be surprised if they brought Trish in to work NXT a bit.
I mean, but would she though? I mean, being one of the lead storylines on Monday Night Raw to a storyline on the Dord brand, would she be in front of like maybe a handful of people? Is that appealing to somebody like Trish Stratus?
I mean,
Well,
that's
if it's at No Mercy, then no. I mean, if it's at No Mercy, it makes sense. But if it depends on her schedule. I mean, she worked this whole schedule with no problem, so I wouldn't see why she wouldn't be able to work less dates.
And I mean, besides, she finished the storyline with Becky, tied it in a neat little bow. I wouldn't touch it again. Right. Um.
Well, let's see what Scooter's got to say about fight.
well. I mean, unless I mean, if they're plan, I don't know if they're planning to uh you know, put Trish up against Zoe after Zoe turned face. I'm I'm kind of surprised that Lita was not brought back in any capacity.
I think Lita wanted to come back. I think she filled her dates out, and and she did it, and she was good with that.
I,
No,
You mean you're surprised that
Approaching
the
our
high
next
school
station,
art teacher
Irvine.
didn't come back?
Irvine,
God
please stop
damn
and
it,
downstairs. We have
Irvine!
stranded Irvine.
what was that about the senator? Um, and did did so return face? It was kind of more of a tweener right now.
no, that I would say that's clearly a face turn. Uh, I mean, Shayna, who was also a face, shook hands with Zoe after their match. So
It kind of seems like
it's
she's in her redemption arc at this point.
yeah.
They're trying to get the people behind her rather than the people are behind her right now. Well, like I said, NXT did the right thing bringing Becky Lynch. They drew one of their highest rated shows in 3 years. Um, with that being said, on the opposite end of that spectrum, AEW drew the smallest crowd with 2,667 fans, and I believe it was Cincinnati, Ohio. Um,
Yep, Bengal
inside a
country.
17,000 seat arena. Um, oh how they fall from grace so fastly, going
I
from 81,000 people to 2,600 in a matter of
and
a week.
I mean, given given the fact that it looks like AEW's pay per views will be coming to Max in 2024.
I did not see that.
Yep, that is the other big news I was alluding to earlier. Uh, More than likely, AEW pay per views will find their way to Max. It's unknown at this time whether or not they will be just available to regular subscribers, or if there will be an additional fee incurred, like how UFC is with ESPN Plus or Bleacher Report. But they are coming off Bleacher Report.
Well, we are getting more AEW paid
Yes,
previews in the
yes,
future.
yes,
October
Kevin.
between this would be the first time we had 4 paid previews in 4 months. Um, So, I mean, October is Wrestle Dream, and then November is Full Gear. Um, it's great to have, paid previews monthly. I don't know how that's going to be with a price point, though. I'm not exactly sure how much All In and All Out were, but I'm assuming they were $50 each, right?
Yeah, and probably even more if they were like in 4K or whatever, like 2160 output or something. Um,
I
but
mean,
yeah,
50
it
bucks every, like, what, 3 months? I mean, that's okay because you don't get those paid previews often. You're
it
only paying like $9.99 for the PLEs for Peacock, but
here's
$50 a month for AEW, that seems like a lot to ask.
here's the thing. Um, you know, Warner Discovery had its own thing that eventually got absorbed into Max. The thing about Max is that it Max started off with an already established customer base, because if you had HBO through any cable provider, you automatically got Max access to Max for free.
Right.
So, and Max is one of the few streaming services that doesn't use doesn't use ads, or has a tier based model that includes ads.
That's right. Well, last time I had it,
Um,
though. Anyway.
um, so it remains to be seen how those will be handled. I mean, a couple of streaming services are going up in price. Fuck you, Disney Plus. Even though you're roping me in with Ahsoka, yeah, motherfuckers. You're making that so good that uh,
They just keep putting on content with Hayden Christian, and you got Scooter Dust for life.
hey, more time travel the better. But again, does will this mean Max gets its own, like, Ring of Honor AEW archive section? Who knows? I mean, they really got to get their fucking storytelling together.
Well, let's put the archives on hold for right now and talk about the new content if they do have, even if they don't have HBO Max and monthly paid previews, but there is going to be monthly paid previews as of right now. How are they going to have these monthly paid previews uh, with 3 shows a week, and you're only pulling in below 3,000 people for each event? It seems, it seems like they're asking a lot. No, Kaliko?
They are, especially considering they fired arguably their biggest star. So it's the Punk effect, man. I think Punk is a cult. He's a cult. I mean, but now the cult's gone. So now it's like anti establishment, right? Like it's kind of weird. But
What?
a but 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 AEW asking these people to fork that money It is gonna be interesting now, unless they go to Max. If they go to Max, that kind of covers a lot of it. And I hope that they don't do the buffer like ESPN, because Jesus, $70 a month for something that is really lackluster, unless it's like Conor McGregor or John Jones, is really asking a lot.
Yes, but on the other side of that spectrum, how do they expect fans to come to these events to actually make it look good without going into essentially a bingo hall?
Bring back Punk, because that's the only way that's gonna happen. I'm dead ass. I think it's weird, because it's a weird dichotomy, because they got certain people that could be on the way out, and
I mean,
it's just a weird time for them right
their
now.
their second biggest homemade female star is headed up north.
Right.
Yep,
She's going to Canada?
possibly. Rumors going. Ricky Stark too. Yeah, they're going to Toronto.
Yeah. Jade Cargill is headed to the WWE.
Yeah.
So
And we'll get to that in a little bit. But, it does feel like, what they did in Wembley, that's not an easy feat. That
hmm,
is a very important thing that they did. It's not about an ad, but
yes,
they didn't capitalize on it. Um, there
and
was no media around it. Whenever WWE does, those shows, WrestleMania, SummerSlam, you always hear the next night, oh, we broke this record, we did this. ESPN covered this. The New York Times covered this. We were on the what was it called?
the
Good Morning
Today Show,
America.
the
Uh,
Today Show usually.
they made sure that not just the event itself, but the whole everything surrounding it was publicized and that you knew that it was there.
See, this is the part of the business Tony Khan does not understand. Is that he's trying to run it like he runs the Jaguars.
But doesn't
And
the
He
I
Jag?
get why, because I get it. Why I get why he would do that, because the NFL sells itself,
Yes, but there's a
and
reason
that's the
the
problem.
NFL
Yeah,
sells itself because the NFL has been around for quite some time. The Jaguars were already an established franchise before Tony Khan, I mean, they were relatively new a number of years ago, but Tony Khan is operating this company as if there's no bottom, if there's no bottoming out for him. It's as if he doesn't think failure is possible. He's
I mean, is there a bottom? As long as his daddy keeps, paying for it, there isn't going to be a bottom for him.
uh
He's
and
essentially the male Tiffany Stratton.
see, and again, this is what I said a number of weeks ago. Yeah, Wembley Stadium sold out not because it was AEW, but because it was pro wrestling.
Right.
The people who bought tickets so they could say they were at the first wrestling event in Wembley in 30 years. The card, the event itself was inconsequential. They made themselves irrelevant.
You know, I didn't necessarily think it was the worst show that they did, the Wembley show. I thought it was actually pretty good paced, considering what they did 1 week later. Um,
Oh, God.
but I you had all those storylines, you did all those things. Was there a bump in ratings the next Wednesday on Dynamite? I don't think so. They don't know how to maintain that buzz. They don't know how to
Is it
get the people
consistency?
continuously talking about them.
Yeah.
They had
No,
oh
that is not the problem. Because the problem is that one, the London thing was marred by Punk and Perry.
San Juan Capistrano. Watch your step.
And as I'm arriving in San Juan Capistrano.
Oh,
But
Capistrano Swallows.
I know, right? So AEW was marred by Punk and Perry, the Dynamite show. But then you got to look at from day one, their base has been just anti WWE. They the point was that show AEW was never really meant to cater to, in my mind, it was never meant to cater to casuals.
right.
I felt like it was just a grandiose impact.
It's a grandiose ECW at this point. I mean, I'm surprised like several new strains of hepatitis have not developed out of the
True,
AEW with how much blood they draw.
true. But that was always my point. My point was, it's like a restaurant opening a mom and pop shop, and they have this one dish, but that one dish is hella good, and only the base comes to get it. They're not looking to expand. They're not looking to grow. They just looking to cater to that base. As it,
Career.
so that's what AEW is in a nutshell.
Well, if the 2,600 fans wasn't a big kick to the nuts, this definitely is. The 81,000 fans that were claimed to be in Wembley Stadium, and somebody from the stadium executive, whatever you want to call him, said that the actual turnstile number was 72,265, which is roughly that's a far cry from 81,000, if you ask me.
Yeah, because they were counting people. They weren't counting tickets.
They're counting people breathing.
Like they were counting asses. They might have been counting cheeks.
2 cheeks per person.
Yes, 2 cheeks. No, 2 cheeks per one ass.
Yeah.
So people have 2 asses.
Except for Punk.
Um,
Cry a river.
people were saying, "Oh, it was the biggest it outdrew WrestleMania 32. That it was the biggest event in wrestling history." No. Just like WWE, they have they made the facts their own, which is it's great for anybody that wants to believe it. No,
That surprises me because you never saw anybody from where the WWE has held pay-per-views, turn sell wrap them out to the dirt sheets. I mean, in 1987, nobody could. Yeah, there were very few dirt sheets, and they went by snail mail. So,
Did you actually hear about there was somebody that had the tape of WrestleMania 3 and was going to count each head that he saw in the crowd?
yeah, I mean, I'm like, rumor has it that guy's still counting to this very day.
Whereas, what's
40,682. Was it? Shit, I lost count. 1, 2.5.
Sam saw when you meet him? Uh,
I mean, but they easily could have did it in 2016 with the Dallas numbers.
that's the one we were
Someone
talking
easily could
about.
have ratted them out.
But that's the thing is that the WWE, their numbers are more accurate, and there's no reason for them to inflate them, especially in this day and age, considering that they're a publicly traded company. If they were to do that, it would be fraud.
Yes, for stock purposes. Yep.
Well, continuing on numbers, John Moxley revealed that he has the arthritis of a 70-year-old.
Yeah, and the belt of an Orange Cassidy.
This is correct. He also said that if wrestling matches were in the morning, he beats screwed because he can't move, and by the time it's time for his match, he's more loosened up than limber.
That he never took the time off he was supposed to.
And
But that was because of Punk. See how this?
he has
Well,
That was because of Punk.
well,
he has
you know what the
arthritis of a 70-year-old. He has the forehead of a 80-year-old woman, actually.
of a newly circumcised baby. So many cuts.
Ouch.
Well, you know what they say: chin up, tits out, and watch for the shoe.
And honestly, that's the only reason I'm watching AEW at this
Yes,
point.
that is the only reason I watch Dynamite now, to see Tony Storm's breakdown. That is by far the most genius thing in all of AEW right now. Broken Starlet Tony.
You know, I'm okay with seeing MJF and Samoa Joe. I think it's gonna be good shit. But the only reason I'm going to watch Grand Slam on Wednesday is Tony Storm versus Soraya, just to
I
see
mean,
what crazy shit's gonna happen.
just to see how they're going to work tits into her promo,
Right.
and if she's going to feel up Renee again. Watch for the shoe. All you do is poke, poke, pokey poke.
Well, another female star that we mentioned is out of the company, or is allegedly out of the company, is Jade Cargill.
Yep.
And it does seem like if WWE does pick her up, it's more to say, Nana, 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 we have her, rather than them actually wanting her. Would I be right and or wrong to say that, Luther?
I don't think that's the case. You remember when everybody was praying that Bianca would have an opponent like Jade Cargill?
No, I don't.
Seems like oh, trust me, Black Twitter was having a field day with it. Anyways, that seems to be more likely to happen now, based on the rumors. Uh, saying she's going to skip NXT altogether. Now, I think she needs a couple days up in that bitch, but
Yeah.
she needs a couple weeks up in that bitch.
I mean,
But after that, then you can do it.
if they the commentators can guess who she's actually trying to dress like, and
They will tell them beforehand who
I,
she's trying to
I mean,
look like.
if she wears that piece of butt floss she wore when she was trying to be She-Hulk, like that was like, god damn, how did you not have hemorrhoids after that? Ow.
Will you stop it?
The thing is that clearly AEW is intending on bringing in Mercedes Moné, Sasha, and but she's still in that ankle boot,
Right.
so it's going to be quite a number of months before she steps into any ring,
It's been a couple of months already.
and it's going to be more. But the WWE needs another wrestler for that demographic, an African American female. Because I'm sorry, the metaphor are not doing it. I respect Noam Dar's preferences, um, but Jade Cargill being there would be more than just them making faces at AEW going, yeah, you lost your homegrown talent. It's more of it's I don't want to say affirmative action, but it's more to represent something that's missing. And I think Jade is going to find out very fast that that WWE style is nothing like AEW.
Oh yeah.
I think I think she's going to get Scott Steiner. Quite honestly,
She's a genetic freak, and usually people have a 50% chance of winning, but against her they have a.
oh, don't do MJF math, please.
I'm not doing MJF now. I'm doing Steiner math. Fuck that guy.
Come on. Oh, because it got 66% just because it's in my hometown. But then you take that I have a 98% chance, which means I got a 146% chance of winning. God. Uh, God, I love Max. The question is that will Max be part of Samoa Joe's security team? That's the question. But Jade Jade is going to be under a very rude awakening, I think. Um,
I
okay,
think.
maybe
Oh, continue.
okay, maybe not Cassandra, but we might have another EC3 situation on our hands.
Hmm. I can see that happening. And that's what I was going to kind of allude to myself. As long as there is a Bianca Belair on the roster, Jade is never going to be the number one babyface. And she obviously thinks very highly of herself. Um, so if she's not number one, and she's not going to be number one, then it's not going to go well for her. And I don't think it is because, WWE is very different than AEW and how things are ran. And like you said, it's going to be a rude awakening for her.
I
And
don't think so. As long as them commas are zeros, she's good.
Well, I
but
mean, if she's happy with, just making money, then she could do that very easily. I heard that they have great Uncrustables in catering.
I have great Uncrustables in my fridge. Yes, that's a good catering.
Um, that being said, a reunion has been cut short. The proud and the powerful have broken up completely. Those issues that we thought were resolved were not resolved, and now they're broken up and never getting back together. And Santana is now on his own, Ortiz is on his own, and the whole world is crying, I suppose. Um,
Uh, oh, that reminds me of another release. Uh, the Grizzly Young Veterans got their release finally.
well, congratulations to them.
Their contract expired. They'll more than likely show up in AEW.
Well, they won't be fighting proud and powerful. I think Santana has some upside, but I think this might be it for Ortiz. Kaliko?
Yes, sir. Are
So,
you asking me about Pride and
yes, I am.
Powerful or LAX or whatever the hell they call themselves nowadays?
Mike Santana and Ortiz.
Because honest, I mean, nobody was. If they got back together in the woods, would anyone hear it?
Taking one from my book. Alright. Well, I think it's not going to be any more accurate than that statement. Um, in the same vein, Impact Wrestling had their 1000th episode.
In my neck of the woods.
Yeah, so they have more episodes than Gunsmoke, but not as many as One Piece. So they're in a very exclusive run. No, Scooter?
Uh, yeah. I mean, I think they're just above the Simpsons now. Um, I mean, if a company holds its 1000th episode in the middle of the woods, does anybody see it?
Well, it was somewhat lackluster, but, they did the best with what they can, and, you can't ask for more than that, right?
Uh, hey, Mickey James like 13th return.
They brought back Shockboy for Pete's sake.
I know. I can't. And America's Most Wanted.
Yeah, well, I mean, I'm always happy to see James Storm.
Ah, sorry about your damn luck.
Kaliko, Impact 1000, Dots. Yep, did we lose Kaliko?
Is he in a tunnel? I think he's on his like sixth glass of wine,
Yeah, it's a
maybe
bit of
two
ways
bottles.
between Capistrano and San Diego, so.
Ba-da-ba-ba. San Diego. Jacket, smacky smack.
Alright, and we are moving on. Courtney B said that she was open to a WrestleMania 40 appearance.
Who cares?
I mean, the possibilities are endless in that scenario, no?
No, they stopped. They stopped the letter B.
I mean, obviously, you know,
It depends on how much cardio she does.
I mean, it's it's going to. People are going to talk about if she does something now.
What else is she gonna do besides sing?
I mean, she's looking at the. She's seen.
Is she gonna be WWE's answer to bring it to Trina when Jade Cargill debuts?
I mean, obviously, a bitch is going to call her snuggly, and she's going to beat her ass. I wish I could say the rest of those lyrics, but no.
Uh, you know, I mean, if she refers to her vagina as a lake again, like she does in Bodak Yellow, then we have something. We could talk about how there's like mosquitoes all around it. How kids went to summer camp in it. How a disabled boy drowned at uh, Camp Cardi B's Vag and became a mass killer.
Is that why he became Jason? The
Yes,
toxicity of Blake Carnegie.
I mean, there's also a bread factory in there.
Kaliko, your thoughts on Courtney B at WrestleMania, possibly.
God help us all.
And her lake-like vagina.
God help us all. Just help us all.
You, you,
If that is the case,
you
because
know?
honestly, no one's gonna. I
Oh,
mean, females might care, but I don't know about. That's what I'm trying to figure out. Why would Cardi B be at like a show where a lot of women don't go to?
um, you know who I think Cardi B would have the best effect with?
Sure.
Pretty Deadly.
Oh god, that'd be awesome.
Put her with Pretty Deadly. That's gold. That's a license to print money right there.
And I would buy a ticket for that show. Um, the people that bought tickets for SmackDown last night was treated to something incredible. The return of The Rock. After his failed movie career and his failed football career, and then his failed football owning of a football company
Oh,
What
endeavor.
do you mean? Wait,
his,
what?
his movie career
What?
is not failed.
I mean,
The
did you
football league
see?
is year one. It's year one,
Yeah,
dude.
but no, XFL is folded again.
Again?
Yeah, it folded.
Oh
It's it,
gosh, this.
it, it
All I'm saying is the guy lost a lot of money, so he's paying calling back to WWE.
I mean, he's also got a number of brands likeness rights from Fortnite that he doesn't owe. Of which the WWE don't take a cut. Uh, like with Cena, Becky, and Bianca. Um, he may have to. He might have to, downgrade from a 50-room mansion to a 49-room mansion. That's about it.
Well, he confronted Austin
Damn.
Theory last night.
Who's living his best life, by the way? Austin Theory's living his best life.
A-Town Down Under.
I mean, this dude got The Rock, Austin, Lesnar, McMahon. He's literally got the half of the attitude there.
And still
Cena, Cena. This
it's,
dude's living his best life.
and he's still not any better.
True, but I mean, can't help it though.
I
Gotta
mean,
love it.
it does leave me some hope for a couple more dream matches though. I mean, now. Don't tell me a Rock LA Knight promo would be. Don't tell me you would bet. That would be absolutely incredible.
I mean, that was the way they should have gone, rather than Austin Theory.
Well, people like seeing Theory get his ass kicked, so.
Well, that's true.
Um,
Was this just an insignificant one-off, or is The Rock actually back?
I I really think this is the road to Rock and Roman at 40, and it will not be a title match when it happens. Um, and I had a whole I have a whole theory on this, so I'm gonna wait to explain it until uh, until we're done with this segment, because I have a whole way of getting to it, and it involves Jay and it involves Cody too. So
Any last thoughts on the Rock, Kalika?
I mean, they pulled it out of their ass. It was like, welcome to the TKO era. Here's the Rock for you. And everybody went ape shit.
Yay, we love it.
Yay, we love him now. Yay. Yay. Welcome home. We don't care that you were messed up in Hawaii and failed your NFL league. But hey, be good for him. And like I said, Austin Theory is living his best life right now.
here's the thing: Roman will not be wrestling again until Crown Jewel, the first week of November. That's when he's showing up. Well, he's going to show up, but that's when he's actually going to compete.
Right.
Now, we've gone back so much on who's the one to defeat Roman. Is it Jay's story? Is it Cody's story? Is it either of them's story? And it got me wondering, why is Cody getting the credit for bringing Jay Uso to Raw? And the only thing I can come up with is that Cody's the one going to SmackDown. So, how do we get the belt off Roman in this case? It's kind of simple. Who is the one man Roman could never beat in a title match?
Oh, Seth.
Seth.
Yeah.
How much would Roman's ego be bruised if Jay could do the one thing Roman never could? You have Jay beat Seth for the belt, and then you kind of have Roman thinking he wants to go after that belt, and think like, oh great, we're gonna get another new title. But no, that's when we run back Cody and Roman, and that's when Roman loses it. And he's gonna lose it because of The Rock. He's gonna want to go to Raw and face Jay, but pride is going to get in the way, and that's how we're going to build to Rock and Roman in a non-title scenario. At the same time, that's when you could also do Jay versus Jimmy. Cody gets his title. Jay finally puts an end to the story. Rock and Roman can happen without any real implications. It can be what it needs to be, a one-off attraction.
I mean, it's only a possibility. But we're in there of does Roman Reigns win the UFC championship?
I I think he might actually be. I think he might be quarterbacking for the Jets this season.
There's no money in that.
Fucking Aaron Rodgers. God damn it.
It's definitely a concept, and we would probably. It just seems like everything that we have thought about or concept conceptualized has gone out the window when it comes to this. But I mean, if it does work out that way, that would be great.
I mean, if we end up going into Bruno Sammartino territory,
7 years.
I mean, by that point, you might as well just show the fans as a bunch of skeletons. 7 years later. That's all pale white skeletons in the crowd.
Cody can't finish the story because we don't remember the story. He's so old.
What is the story? Goodnight Moon.
Well, let's put a pin in this for now. Because we have to
I put a pin in it. My
well
word.
to finish up the news because we need to get to our next segment. It's going to take us a while. But first, a quick word from our sponsors. So,
Rogue Energy, the only gaming drink company in the world with 4 unique product lines to suit your task at hand, whether it be juices, shakes, smoothies, and everything else in between. Their low calorie, no sugar energy formula is the perfect alternative to sugar filled canned energy drinks and sodas. Their extreme formula provides the most energy, focus, and sports performance possible. Their hydration line offers focus, ingredients without the added caffeine. Drink it anytime you're thirsty. And their shake formula is so delicious. Who doesn't love a cookies and cream, 0-calorie energy milkshake? First and foremost, they've designed every Rogue product line with performance and effectiveness in mind. It is critical that you look at the nutrition panels of drinks when comparing options. There are countless off brands out there that are presenting low quality, poorly dosed formulas that amount to expensive caffeine water. Every formula they produce is designed with optimal levels of high quality ingredients. Additionally, you won't find a powdered gaming drink brand that dissolves better. No need to have chalky textures in your drink. Their taste profiles are unmatched, specifically designed for gamers, athletes, students, entrepreneurs, people with hectic schedules, individuals with low energy, podcasters who can't shut up, people who are health conscious, and so much more. Great as both a pre-workout and as a coffee energy drink replacement. Specifically designed every Rogue product line to be the best gaming drink on the planet. Rogue Energy, more focus, more wins.
use promo code WRESTLINGWITHE for 10% off your next purchase. And we are wrestling with PWI's Top 500 Wrestlers 2023. Came out on Thursday, I believe. And my overall view of this list having only glazed over at once was positive. It seems right to me. But what say you, Kaliko? I know you've had your ups and downs when it comes to this list.
Yeah, I've had beef with this list for a minute. So when I actually, before I even had beef with it, I actually looked up the criteria. And for those who don't understand the PWI criteria, as I didn't, it's based on various factors: win, loss record, championships won, quality of competition, major feud, prominence within a wrestler's promotion, and overall wrestling ability. So when you factor all of those in, the top 10 almost makes sense. Almost makes sense.
There's one or two that's
Th-
a little bit like hold on
that
for
are
a
a
minute.
tad bit questionable. And for those who don't know, um, should I give you them the list, or do you want me to give? You want to give them the list?
I'll give them the
Well,
list, but
The
Scooter,
top 10 at least.
I think first we have to label ourselves as the podcast that's interviewed a top 20 PWI talent.
Masha Simonovich.
I
Yep.
thought it said top 20. Oh yeah, yeah, you're right.
Yeah,
Um,
she's the highest rated woman on the list, actually.
yeah. Scooter, your thoughts on the list as a whole?
I find it ironic that it's the Shield off the top. Um, I agree with Seth being number one. Uh, he has been a complete workhorse. Roman, I like
I mean,
how many
he's Roman
how
Reigns,
many
three, 3 years champion.
okay, but this is reflecting over just 1 year.
Well, it's reflecting, and this is where I come in, because it's reflecting from
July,
June 1st, July 1st, 2022, June 30th, 2023. So they added an extra month. So, but during that month, and here's what they said. This is the committee, quote unquote. When you think of WWE, you think of, and champions and reigns, you think of two people. And those two people are ranked. Gunther's reign, Roman's reign. That's it.
well,
When it comes to, and you think about Roman's 1,000 day reign, and the fact that he won at 34 at WrestleMania LA, and the fact that he hasn't lost the title.
Yeah.
Now, what hurt him, according to the committees, was the same thing that hurt MJF: lack of title defenses, and B, lack of availability. Seth basically won this match. I mean, I think he got Wrestler of the Year literally in the last 3 months because, according to them, Seth Rollins, since he has gained the World Heavyweight Championship, has defended it more times in a 2 month reign than MJF and Roman Reigns have done this year, period. So that tells you what they're looking at as far as the criteria. Seth, the best ability was availability, and Seth was available. Considering that Mox was more available than the AEW champion says a lot. Because the guy that beat him is ranked lower than he is.
Right. Well, let's get into it. As mentioned, Seth Rollins is number one, Roman Reigns is number two, John Moxley is number three, uh, Gunther is number four, and at the number five
Oh
spot
no.
is
Oh
El
no.
Hijo del Vikingo.
Oh,
I mean, Moxley, you could say, well, okay, he was. I'm assuming he was. I think he was champion when this this whole period started. So
Who, who, Moxley?
yeah,
mm,
Yes, Mox was champ probably the first couple months, and then MJF took over.
right. But after that, I don't necessarily know what he did that was of quality. Seth, I
Well, it's
mean,
not the quality; it's more about the fact that he he was a workhorse, and you can make the argument. Keep in mind, Punk left, who was on vacation and had to come back.
well, Seth Rollins makes a lot of sense. He started, he started this period wrestling Riddle. He was in the midst of that rivalry. Had the great match against Logan Paul at WrestleMania, and then a quality match with Omos. Then he won the championship from AJ Styles, and then just kind of went from there. Roman, I mean, is Roman at this point. What surprised me was Gunther. I did not think the Intercontinental Champion was going to get in there, let alone number four. No,
mm. He's he's been really consistent,
he has.
and he's the if anything after Seth, he's the most consistent talent that they have. I mean, there is there's rarely been a bad Gunther match.
And since you've been there, honestly. Um, so yeah, I'm actually happy, really happy for Gunther that he made it that high.
Yeah, that is probably the most deserving top 10 entry that you could say has actually earned it.
Right. Now, before we get into number five, let's go through six through ten. MJF is number six. Kazuchika Okada is seven. Orange Cassidy is number eight. Josh Alexander is nine, and Cody Rhodes is 10. It's somewhat interesting, kind of funny that essentially an AEW jobber made it higher on the list than the actual champion.
Well, because he's AAA, royalty.
Is he though?
I mean, he's the AAA champion, isn't he? Last time I
Yes,
saw
he's a AAA champion, and he beat Kenny Omega for it.
No, he didn't beat Kenny Omega.
Did he not?
No, it
it.
was what was it? Kenny forfeited the championship and he won it.
Oh,
Oh well.
well, well, fuck the Viking son then. Send him to Minnesota.
I mean, he doesn't. I'm not against the guy, but he doesn't look that physically impressive. He looks like they shrunk Rey Mysterio.
I mean, Ray's at maximum shrinkage already.
I know, right? Like, damn.
I mean, that's putting it mildly. I mean, the guy looks like they shrunk Rey Mysterio.
I I think you could probably make a case for at least 3 of the names from 11 to 15 and replace number 5 with either of them.
Yeah,
Sonata, Claudio, or Camelo. I think either of
Yeah,
them.
Mello. Yeah,
I agree.
I would give Mello. Yeah, Claudio and Mello, for sure.
I mean, MJF, I think, that's fine for him, number 6.
Yeah,
Okada is Okada, so obviously he's getting a top 10 spot.
Okada higher than Sonata.
yada
Quality of
yada.
opponent, Kalika.
Yada yada yada. Yada yada
How about this yada yada?
Um,
yada.
I mean, the only reason Orange Cassidy is ranked as high as he is because he literally beat half the world in the couple of months that he was actually the year that he was champion.
Yeah, and of course had to
And he
lose.
did. Actually, that's what they said. The fact that he was defending the title damn near every week was a reason that they felt they were so high on him. I mean, this is coming from the committee themselves, or 2 of the members of the committee, when they were observing the people that they had. Because even with MJF, they were like, "Yes, he won the title, never really defended it.
Right.
hasn't really defended it." Uh, Considering that MJF had the belt, and Roman defended it more than him, and Roman's on a fucking part-time schedule with days off, so that
Right.
tells you everything about MJF.
But as much shit as I give Orange Cassidy for being Orange Cassidy, considering how much he's wrestled in this last year, the number 8 spot is somewhat deserved.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes, I'll give him that. Yes.
You know what I say to that?
Yeah.
Whatever.
Number 9, Josh Alexander. I'm actually happy about this. I think
Yes.
Josh is a fantastic wrestler. He gets slept on way too much just because where he works. But the talent of wrestler that he is, this is well resolved in my opinion.
He's been Impact's workhorse.
Right.
Like he you know we use the term carrying the company on their backs. We used that a little bit too much last year, I would say. With Josh Alexander, that statement holds true this year. Josh Alexander has stepped up in a company that by de facto fell to number 3 as soon as another company was created,
Number 4, I
and
would say.
and still and still gave everything, and still gives everything.
Yeah. I mean, the only
It's
reason he lost the title is because of injury.
Well,
it's
that and that Moose cash in, which was
That was 2 years ago.
I'm
it's
just saying.
Yeah.
it's amazing to just oh crap! I had my I just lost my train of thought. Damn it! Yeah, it's amazing to see how much Josh Alexander grew as a talent after separating from Ethan Page.
it's kind of ironic how he flourished and Ethan Page kind of drowned.
I mean, now Ethan Page is just Matt Hardy's background dancer.
Right.
Ah!
Was
I know.
that a
I found
sound fake or what was that?
That was the face?
they were happy about Ethan Page.
Cody, as I said, is number 10.
Which, to me, Cody making 10, considering he missed half the goddamn year, is impressive.
He missed
I
maybe
mean,
4 months.
No, he missed
no.
half of that period.
Yeah.
Half of that time period, and he made 10 is fucking impressive.
This period began immediately after his Hell in the Cell match.
Was it August? It does not. Does
June.
the period is June? Okay,
Oh, yeah, this was from July to July.
July to July. So July,
Yeah,
July. Okay,
So
so it was okay. Yeah, no, you're right. Yeah,
and that's what they were saying too. The fact, this is the committee's words, the fact that he came back, won the Rumble, got the main event spot. Even though he's lost, he's won more than he's lost so far in that period, and you can make that argument.
yeah.
Can't argue that. When you think about it, his only real true losses are Brock and Roman.
And I mean, he made those wins up in matches. Well, I mean,
Well,
he made
except
the
for
Les.
Roman,
He made the Lesnar one up. I should say.
he made the Lesnar. Yeah, he won up Lesnar. He didn't
Yeah,
win up one on Roman. So
yeah.
for Cody, that speaks a lot, and the fact, and that's what they also were looking at was the influence, and you can't deny his influence. So
Oh yeah.
since he came back, so these are words that I'm quoting from them because I was listening to them talking about it, and there were certain people who thought Cody should be one. There were certain people who thought MJF should be one. There were certain people who thought Roman should be one.
Right.
So it's just crazy how like the formula comes together because I talk shit about this all the time. But now since that I was like, you know what? Let me be informed about what I'm pissed about. but 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 right when I decided to do that, they made a list that actually made fucking sense, right? So 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 I can't be that pissed.
Well,
So there you have it.
let's talk about 11 to 15. Your boy Sanada is 12. 11. 12 is
11.
Claudio Ida Canoli. 13, Carmella Hayes. 14,
hey, put respect on that damn name.
Carmella Hayes, motherfucker.
Carmelo.
Carmelo, Melo don't miss, bitch.
14 is Sweet Tea, and 15 is Masha Slamovich.
What the fuck is
Oh, it's
I'm
a
happy to
Twisted Metal
this?
reference.
I'm incredibly happy to see Masha on this list, as high as she is. If you want to hear us talk to Masha, go into the archives and listen to our interview with her.
From when she was in Japan.
Yeah, was a while back though. Um, Kaliko, your boy, Sonata, at 11.
Yada yada.
I like that he's at 11. I honestly thought, though, when you look at 11 to 15, Mello easily could be top 10.
Yep.
Same as Claudio. Like, those two could easily leapfrog Sonata. Because Sonata's reign kind of just started, and the way that he whimpered at the G1,
What?
you know what I'm saying? So you could make the I could make the argument Mello and Claudio should be above.
the quality of opponents for Sonata just wasn't there.
Right, because the bracket that he had was a bunch of young lions.
Right.
So meanwhile, Okada wiping the whole goddamn block off
Like he usually does.
like he usually does. Okanos, yes. So yeah, Orange Cassidy's quality opponents are better than Sonata's.
Yeah.
So, and that was another thing that they thought about too, because they were like, well, yeah. So they used Tozawa as an example, but they were like, yeah, Kira Tozawa. We could always say he's a good wrestler, but a win over Drew McIntyre would mean more than a win over Tozawa.
Right.
So that shit matters. The fact that they looked at that shit actually mattered. So, which is funny to me because MJF beat Moxley. Moxley's higher than him.
Yeah.
Can't make this shit up.
Number 16 is Brian Danielson.
Ooh.
Of course.
Number 17 is Will Ospreay. Number 18 is Alexander Hammerstone. Number 19, Bobby Lashley.
Alexander Hammerstone.
Is that how he speaks?
No, I'm singing it like Hamilton.
Oh,
Yeah, Alexander Hamilton. No,
Me,
you never.
I'm the fool who pushed him.
You
Bobby
know what's
Lashley.
funny
Yeah.
about Hamilton? Hamilton was just a victim, and he's forever lived. Hamilton's greatest feat was to make someone lose their temper and pop off on them, and everyone now remembers Alexander Hamilton. It's fun,
And
but
now they remember him. Now they drink milk whenever they hear his name. Owen Buck.
Bobby Lashley is at 19, and Shane Miguel is at 20. I can understand Bobby Lashley. Um, he hasn't done anything in the last couple of months. Um, but it did seem like he was doing great things at the beginning of this time period. No.
true. I, the only thing that I don't like is that I think I felt like Jay Uso should be a lot higher.
Um.
I don't even think he's on the list. But
When they do the tag list,
Yeah.
I'm just saying from an individual standpoint, he actually, when you look at his quality of opponents and the fact that, yeah,
he's not on the list at all.
so I thought he should have been there when you think about an influence because of the fact that the only reason Sammy is that high is because of Jay.
Right. I mean, how did Trey McGill get at 20?
He's been
Carrying the X division.
Yeah.
Okay.
Pretty much.
I don't know. 21 is Kevin Owens. 22, Sami Zayn. 23 is Jake Lee. 24 is Chris Jericho. 25 is Kenny Omega. Uh, 26 is Drew McIntyre. Uh, any names stick out to you, or are we kind of good with this little bracket here?
I would honestly. I think Danielson should be a bit lower in this group.
Well, I mean, he's only as high as he is because of the Iron Man match he had with MJF. And let's be honest.
And that wasn't that good to begin with.
Exactly. But everybody raves that it's the greatest match of all time.
The greatest Iron Man match ever. Yes, I don't get that. Like, what the fuck were these people watching?
This
I
is
only
all
watched the
right.
last
You know what?
15 minutes of it.
That's it. We need another Tungsten Man match.
Oh, fuck no.
Why not? That was better than that.
Oh, definitely was.
And
Okay.
they had more personality too.
all I'm gonna say is I don't know who Jake Lee is, but I know that he's better than Chris Jericho, so I'm agreeing that he's one step better than Chris Jericho.
What promotion is Jake Lee with?
I believe he's Old Japan.
All Japan? Does All Japan even still exist?
I believe so. Alright, 27 is Hiromu Takahashi.
No, he's with Noah.
Really?
No,
No.
Yeah. Yes, he is currently signed to Pro Wrestling Noah, where he is the current GHC heavyweight champion.
all right, the GHB champion. Nice.
Now you know.
Yeah.
Alright,
Noah, now you know.
Hiromu Takahashi is 27. 28 is Hangman Page. 29 is Kaito Kiyomiya. 30 is Gran Guerrero.
Gran. Sounds like a
Gran
Yeah.
Guerrero.
Start your
Gran
day with a
Guerrero,
bowl of Gran Guerrero, the brand for warriors.
it's delicious. Number 31 is Matt Cardona. 32 Jay White. 33 Sean Skywalker, grandson of Darth Vader.
Somehow Palpatine has returned.
Yes. 34 Alex Kane, the Suplex Assassin. Go into archives to hear our interview with Mr. Alex Kane. It was definitely one of our more memorable interviews for sure. Great human being. Check that out. And then on at 35, Cano. Because if you didn't know, now you can know.
I feel like his partner Kayak didn't even make the list.
Well, I think they're going to be in the tag team list.
Cano and Kayak.
Number
The camp
36.
champ. So continue.
Number 36, Zack Sabre Jr. Number 37, Ron Blaker. 38, Solo Sikoa. 39, Mike Bailey. Number 40, Kenta. Number 40, no, number 41, Steve Macklin. Number 42, Hiroshi Tanahashi. Number 43, Ricky Starks. Number 44, Yuji Nagata. Number 45, Austin Theory.
Should have been 500.
Yeah. Um, how, uh, in all honesty, how did Hiroshi Tanahashi make it to 42? And Yuji Nagata make it to 44? I've been
Because
more,
it's the answer to life and everything. 42.
I mean, they haven't done things in New Japan as far as I know, that I've been watching. So yeah,
Influence. I mean,
influence.
the only thing I'm pissed about is that Solo Sikoa is on this list, yet Jay Uso's not.
Oh well, he had an undisputed streak at this point. I would say.
Bullshit.
Yeah, that's a bullshit because he wasn't even on main roster until a month or so after this list began.
All right, fair enough. Um, 46, Mystico. Number 47, Wardlow. 48, Alex Shelley. 40,
Oh,
49, Debbie
The guy that
Allen.
owes me money. The guy that owes me money.
Mr. Co, Wardlow, Alex Shelley,
49, Debbie Allen. And number 50, Edge. It's funny how the current Impact champion is ranked so high when the champion before him is ranked so low. 51, Sammy Guevara. 52.
We're not going through all 500, are we?
Yes,
Yes, we are.
Jesus Christ!
He didn't make the list. Jesus Christ didn't make it again.
No, he did not. Oh, maybe he
He
did.
did not. He did not.
52. Psycho Clown.
Sister said,
50, 53.
Psycho
Realistically.
Cloud.
54. Sheamus. 55. Kazuchika Higuchi.
Kazuda-sana Higachai. Continue.
56. Jacob Fatu. 57.
MLW.
Jacob Fatu.
Nick Adidas.
Come on.
He's so high, though.
I mean, what did he wrestle this year?
That's my point. Like, he's high. He's fucking high.
He and Mickey's bedroom.
Tyrus, 58.
Boo. Stupid Republicans.
59. Powerhouse Snaps. 60. Satoshi Kojima. He did
Stick to
have
making
some,
Metal Gear.
I was gonna say he had some quality video games this year. 60. 61. Finn Balor. 62. Tomohiro Ishii.
Respectable, considering he got his ass. He lost more than he won.
Oh yeah. 63. Dord Yuda. 64. Singer Hiro Irie.
Shigehiro Irie.
Shigehiro Iri.
65. Phoenix.
Arizona.
66. East Lee.
I thought he'd be higher.
Yeah,
honestly.
I thought he would be higher. He has been there he's been busting his ass on NXT every week, and he knew he had to because of Nash Carter being gone and returning.
Yeah, he had to turn it up when Nash left, so I'm surprised he's not higher. And he had a pretty good reign. He was the North American champion up until a month ago.
Yeah. Da Maria.
67. Blake Christian. 68. 68.
Dyslexia.
Kento Haimahara. The coveted 69 position, Daniel Garcia.
Nice.
70, Sam Adonis. 71, Damian Priest.
This is wrong. Damian should be higher.
Yes. I think the last 4 months would have pushed him higher.
I mean, the match with putting Bad Bunny over.
Yeah.
Money in the Bank and.
Yeah, he had a hell of an end, so that's why I was like, I thought he'd be higher.
Could we swap him for Alex Shelley?
We could swap him for
Jake Lee.
we could swap. Or we could swap him for Hammerstone.
Yeah, I think he should be top 30 at best.
We got 72, Pentagon Jr., 73, Jack Perry.
Look in my eyes, what do you see? Holy shit, it's Jack Perry.
74, David Finlay. 75, Titan. 76, Naruki Doi.
Wait, Titan, do we remember them?
Yes. New Japan Wrestler.
My man.
Teen Titan.
Go.
Remember? Oh, come on. That was a remember the Titans joke.
Nobody remembers that, so stupid.
It's a movie with Denzel.
It's a movie with Denzel Washington. Show me how young you are without telling me how young you are.
My man.
Jesus Christ, my man.
But my man, but the way Denzel says it, oh, I believe he's referring to my man.
77,
My
Edward
man.
Houston.
That fat motherfucker.
78, Tristan Archer.
That fat motherfucker.
79, Rocky Romero.
That fat motherfucker.
How the fuck is he that high?
He won some titles in
Weed.
Mexico.
He got
Okay,
it.
I'm gonna put it like this, and I'm just gonna give this away. So you think Rocky Romero should be higher than Billy Starks at 96?
Touche.
He got this high. He got this high because of the weed he got from Mitch.
Number 80, Madoka Hatuta.
God bless you.
Thank you. 81,
Madoka Kikuta.
Cruel. 82, Trisadora. 83, Dragon Rojo Jr.
Rojo Jr., Red Dragon.
Oh.
Red Dragon Jr., sir.
Well, that's not how it's spelled, so.
No.
84,
Rojo, motherfucker.
84, Jose Henry. 85, Vader Jr.
Volador Jr.
Volador Jr.
86,
Goat Master. Volador.
86,
Volad.
Master Waddle.
Maybe later.
87, Hyena.
Hayata.
88,
Hayata.
Sombreros Jr. I got the pizza in the mall the other day.
That's Sabaro, and this is some burn rhino.
Yeah, Soberano Jr. as opposed to, Drunk Anho Jr.
89,
God, help
Chris
us.
Brooks.
His brother Garth is doing well.
90,
He's got friends in lowly places.
90, the Boston Park. 91.
This is pretty high for pot.
I mean, who did he wrestle this year? He was out with injury most of the time.
Yeah, he had two appearances after he came back,
Yes.
and then he was gone again.
91, Frankie Kazarian.
Okay, I'm leaving.
90,
Don't kill me, Frankie.
92, Shingo Takagi. 93, Satoru Ahahiro. Yeah.
Ashina, come on.
Shotaro Ashino.
If it's easy to say, you should be able to say it. If it looks funny, then make all the fun of it you want.
94, Dominic Mysterio.
Oh!
I thought he'd be a little higher.
I mean, that seems fine for him, honestly.
Considering the quality of opponents.
Boo.
95, Calvin Tankman. 96, Billy Starks. Shout out to Billy.
Never lost.
Congratulations to Billy. Go into our archives and check out both of our interviews with Billy Starks. Yeah, we interviewed him twice. 97, Michael Aku.
Michael Oku. The Michael Oku driver.
98, T-Hawk.
The Street Fighter person?
Yeah. 99, AJ Styles.
Ooh.
Number 100, Hina Hamashida.
Yamashita. Come on, you know that's a Y.
101, Jay Lethal. 102, Brian Keat.
Ah! the man who kind of refused to sell for Hangman Page.
103, Hook.
That cold-hearted, handsome devil.
104, Tetsuya Shibata.
The best balls in the business.
105, Fred Lazo. 106, Tim Plato.
Like, what is he? What is he like? The CAW we use in
Did he say
UK?
Templario? It's Templario.
Templario. Believe me, Templario is not an
Templario.
believe me,
Jesus.
what James said is an improvement.
I came close.
We need to. You graduated high school with this reading?
No, I
Jesus
I
Christ.
am a high school dropout.
Okay.
107, Tom Lawler.
Reading is not fun for mentals.
108, Mustafa Ali.
Yes, we go to the Mustafa system.
109, Kevin Blackwood.
I gotta be Blackwood, huh?
110, Chris Sabin.
Go, Rangers.
111, Yoma Ayayagi.
What do you say about my mama?
You heard me. 112, Swerve Strickland. 113, Shinsuke Nakamura. 114,
It's crazy that a lot of these cats are no longer like in the top 10. Like AJ. AJ was hurt. Nakamura,
right.
Jay Lethal. Like a lot of these cats.
114, Jordan Oliver.
I love his show on HBO
L
last week night.
Yep.
115, El Desperado.
Desperado.
I'm
Can't
happy
help
for
it.
him.
Can't help it if you high in the crucial conflict. That's the
116,
next one.
Ricky Knight Jr.
Oh God, I will do number 117.
It's El Hito del Dr. Wagner Jr.
El hijo del
Oh,
Dr. Wagner
Wagner
Jr.
Jr.
118, Jonathan Gresham. It's kind of funny how this guy was, negotiating with his PWI number on the list, and now because he was in like the top 20, and now he's 118.
Yeah, well, you become outspoken about the industry, you're gonna take a hit.
Number 119, El Lindaman.
That sounds like a Jewish wrestler.
120, Katsuhiko Nakajima. Number 121, Effie. 120,
Yui,
huh?
Effie Yui.
Yeah. 122, Atsuki Ayayagi.
Sugio Yagi.
What's the name? Didn't we say his name already?
No, that was
No, we said
the other.
Yuma.
Yeah, that was the other Oyagi.
123, Yuji Okabashi Yaba.
No, oh, Yuji Papayashi. Jesus,
124, Laredo Kid.
dyslexic you are.
125, Crispin.
We should just put Jays versus wrestlers, like
One,
words.
126, Kokutsuka Take Shitta.
Kon,
I
Konosuke
no
Takashita.
no to get that's a little,
Konosuke Takashita.
yeah. I
One,
regret putting that out to you. You know,
127, Taichi Ishimori. 128, Atlantis Jr. 129, fuck that guy. 130, LA Knight.
yeah.
I thought
130.
he'd be higher too.
I mean, he just started to come up now, so I think that's a pretty good.
Yeah,
No.
he would. Yeah, but after the pitch black match, he did fall by the wayside a little bit,
Yeah,
and
I believe
he
he started this journey as Max Dupree when this whole.
no, he was LA Knight in NXT. Then for some reason they decided to make him Max Dupree.
No, I mean when this list started, the time period.
Mm,
He had
yeah,
he had a roller coaster of of a time.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. He hadn't been. I don't think he had even been called up.
Yeah, and July, he was in July. He was Max Dupree, and then in August when Triple H took over, they turned him back to LA Knight, and he started the
Okay.
rivalry with Bray. So 131, Alex Price. 132, Kerry Morton. 133, Minoru Suzuki. 134, Ace Austin. 135, Ali Catch. 136, Bandito. 137, Matt Tremont. 138, Joey Janela. 139, Yuki Yokozaki.
Yo, yo.
Yoshioka.
All right, James, you're starting to scare me now.
Yes.
Yoshioka.
Do
Yoshioka.
you- okay, I'm gonna say, does he have like CTE we need to check in for?
140, Santos Escobar. 141, The Miz. 142, Juice Robinson. 143, Don't Call Me Pal, Buddy Matthews. 144, Darius Carter. 145, Mark Briscoe. 146, Soda Uno. 147, McWayne. That's
I
impressive.
heard he, I heard he has a father.
Me too. 148, Tetsuya Endo.
Mm-hmm.
Which end though?
149, Rick Lachey. 150, Bronson Reed. 151, Ilya Dragunov. 152, Titus Alexander. Uh, 153, Jun Akayama.
Yunagiyama is still wrestling.
Apparently.
Jesus.
154, Brody Burger King. 155, Hoodfoot.
Let's
One,
hop on the hood foot and do the bad thing.
156, Leo Rush. 157, Mance Warner. Um, 158, Black Tyrus. 150,
Taurus.
Black Taurus. I was like to say, didn't we say Tyrus already?
yeah, but this is Black Tyrus.
Yeah.
159, Yoda Suji. 160, John Wayne. Um,
Murdoch.
one
John Wayne Murdoch. Come
one
on.
161, Spike Trivet. 162, Crazy White Guy. One
Damn it. I was gonna say that.
163, One Called Manders.
Stupid sexy Manders.
164, Matt Riddle.
He should be. He is higher, just not in this list.
Correct. 165, Nathan Fraser. Believe he liked tossed salad with his fried eggs. 166,
The scrambled eggs. Yeah, the music calling. Tossed salad and scrambled eggs. Oh my.
166, Becca. Our girl, Little Squinty Squad, the Beckonator.
No,
Um,
she's the pop. She's the pop icon now.
Yeah.
that she is, and she's been so.
The pop icon.
Pretty. That's pretty good for Becca, though.
I mean, she's been
All
killing
thing.
it in the independents. I mean, it has been high profile matches. And you could listen to our two interviews with Becca, or three interviews, I should say. One when she was basic Becca, once when she was Becca, just Becca, and another time when she was Becca spelled with a three. So we,
Paprika.
yeah, so we've
The three.
interviewed
The three
all
faces of Becca. Is that what you're trying to say?
exactly. So definitely go in the archives and check those out. Super proud of Becca.
Super happy for Becca. She's
Oh
been
yeah,
putting in work.
167, Robert Anthony. 168, Rush. 169, Drew Parker.
I love his glasses.
170, Ethan Page. Talking
Just
about Josh Alexander at 9.
I mean, I'm surprised. Out of all the people with the last name Page and Cage, this is only the second person with the last name Page so far.
171.
Well, yeah,
Oh, yeah. Kaliko?
yeah, we're not gonna see any of those guys anytime on this list.
Yes. 171, Bully Ray. 172, DJ McDonough.
Oh God! All right, we need to get him some help. Seriously.
Yes,
173, Marco Estrada.
Oh, Marco, not stunt Estrada.
Marco Alejandro Estrada.
Pay
170,
attention to me.
174, Edward James Omas.
That's
One,
my joke.
175, Nick fucking Gage.
Ugh, Peach. I could eat a peach for hours.
176, Tamatonga. Uh, number.
Pretty low.
Yeah, that's surprising.
I mean, I'm okay with it. I think it's accurate for what he's done.
So, are you saying that Tomatonga lower?
Maybe.
Tamatanga Lawa.
No,
Ha 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 ha.
177, Lavagno.
that you get right.
178, Stuka Jr.
Who's naming these people?
They're
Um,
naming themselves.
179, Mizuki Wataste.
That fat motherfucker?
180, Amari.
I'm surprised he didn't put Omari on. I'm just
Yeah.
saying, like B2K, embrace it.
Yeah,
He is
Amari
back
on.
again. Everybody running,
Run,
tell a
Nike,
friend.
Minotaur, Top Top, Period, Pitchy. 81,
After
Dax
the Chris,
Hardwood.
bump, bump, bump.
Bump, bump,
182,
bump.
KC Navarro. Yes.
And the Sunshine Band.
Do a
180,
little dance.
one,
Wait for it.
one,
Go.
what?
Come on.
183, Tyler Bate.
Tyler Bate.
Tyler Bay, Tyler Bay. Na 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 na.
Tyler Bate. Tyler Bate.
Tyler Bay. Na 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 na.
184, Doc Shink. 185, Butch. 186, Max Castro. What does
Wait a
Max
minute. Can he
Castro have
go
to
back?
do
Can
with
he go back to? Can he just change his name back?
Can he be done with Butch? Is that basically what you're saying?
Just change his name back. Jesus, Pete Dunne. Just, anyways.
180,
Max Cast,
180.
Matt Caster. He basically rapped his way to the top. Okay.
I mean, he has more raps than he does singles matches at this point. Um,
So
one,
how'd he make this list?
the
Ha
fuck is
ha.
on?
The
Wait
trio.
a minute. He makes this list, but Jay Uso don't make this list. Boy,
I mean,
if you don't fucking stop,
hey,
just
he's got a piece of
stop.
merchandise that costs $5,000 to buy.
It's true.
What? Actual pair of scissors for the scissor me daddy ass?
No, the trio's title. Their trio's
187,
title is
Thomas
$5,000.
Latimer.
Yeah,
180,
that's right. They are the Trails champ. But
188, Kyle Fletcher. 189, Adam Priest, brother of Damian Priest.
Or a son of Adam Pierce. Who knows?
190, Joe Listico.
That's the turn
190,
that this list is taken.
191, Homicide. 192, Pico. 193, Matt Hardy.
take that, Jim Cornette.
194, Lawrence Roman.
Reigns.
195, Sammy V.
Nuts.
Mara. He's nuts. Also known as Tay Mello.
196, Lee Moriarty.
Thank you, Sherlock.
197, Brendan Cook.
Brandon Kirk.
198, Casey Cook.
Okay, this is the point where they gave up and just said, all right, just give me names.
Yeah. 199, Myron Reed.
Nerd.
200, Joe Gacy. 201, Meow.
Say Donald.
Meow.
202, Davy Boy Smith Jr. 203, Cody Dino. 204, Eddie Edwards. 205, Ren Narita. 206, Kez Evans. 207, Willie Mack.
Willie Make It.
208, Takashi Sugoya.
Oh, God.
Wiguiria.
We got to get you hooked on phonics, man.
Pretty
209,
much.
EC3. 210, Axiom. 211, Robbie Eagles. 212, Silas Mason. Congratulations to Silas. Shout out to him. You could check out our interview with Silas in the archives now. Definitely an interesting interview. Yeah, definitely congratulations to him. 213, Trick Williams. 214.
Now you're supposed to say something?
I was drinking. I'm dehydrated. I've been talking for an hour.
Well, that's what happens when you pronounce names wrong.
214, Christopher Daniels. 215, Jody Drek. 216, Sammy Callahan. 217, Matthew Justice. 218, Yuya Anoki.
Aoki.
219, Kenny King. 220, Moose. 221, Brian Myers. This is obviously the impact portion of the list. 222, Drilla Maloney. 223, Kobe Carino. 224, Matt Falco.
Do a barrel roll.
225, Allen Angels. 226, Vinny Marcelo.
Vinny Massaro's on this goddamn list, and Alex Reynolds and John Silver aren't.
227, Johnny Gargano. 228, La Park. 229, Stu Grayson. 230, Lance Archer.
Lance Archer.
231, Jun Kasai.
July Kasai.
232, Broken Finley.
And he likes to fight.
233, Dominic Gavori. 234, Rich Swan.
Stop looking at me, Swan.
235, Julian Ward. 236, Chris Adonis.
I think now you're just repeating names.
I think I am. Yeah. 237, Jack Cartwheel.
What a stupid fucking name.
238, Man Like Dresses.
What an even stupid fucking name.
He said, "Hold my beer." That's what he said.
Man Like
Dresses.
what is that? Derice? What is that? Like Luxembourg, Liechtenstein? Where the fuck does that come from?
239, Robert Fresco.
Dreisker. Yeah.
240, Leon Slater.
Fuck you, Zach Morris.
241, Dante Martin. 242, Tommaso Ciampa. 243, Leighton Buzzard.
Follow him.
244, Alex Coughlin. 245, Kenty Page. 246, Ninja Mac. 247, Sawyer Wreck.
Hey, I didn't see anything.
248, Kevin Ku. 249, Ichiban. 250, Shazza McKenzie. 251, Charles Mason.
I'm starting.
252, Kevin Knight. 253, Dragon Lee.
Sounds like an advert.
254, Emperor Ateka as Tekka. 255, Tracy Williams. 256,
Mario
Action Eater
Andretti.
Spaghetti.
Mario Andretti.
257, Punto Gajar.
Bhupinder Gujar.
Good job. 258, Jordan Clearwater.
Not after I get done peeing in it.
259, Ultimate Guerrero.
Ultimo! Really? You gotta do the whole ultimate thing, god damn it.
260, Trey Lima. 261, Ricky South.
Kaliko is just checked out at this point.
Yeah. We broke Kaliko. 262, Tony Deppen. 263, Alex Tischer.
Axel Tischer. That's Jewish.
264, Lance Dorado.
It's Dorado.
265, Timothy Thatcher.
Toothless
266,
Timmy.
Adam Brooks.
He still wrestles?
Which one?
Toothless Timmy. Timmy
Yeah,
Thatcher?
Thatcher.
Yeah, he's made like 1 or 2 AEW appearances.
267, Hideyoshi Kamatita.
Yeah, because they raping everybody out here.
268, Ricky Shane Page. There's another page for you. 269, Matt Angel.
Worst magician ever.
270, Killian McMurphy.
Who?
271, Yuki Ueno.
I came down with a case of that once.
Yuki Yin, no.
272, Kevin Blanchard.
Oh no.
273, Yuya Uemura.
Oh no.
274, Kushida.
Oh god. Oh god.
That's fucking low.
I know what you're going to say for this man.
275, Isaiah Browner.
I'm surprised. I'm surprised you didn't go with Isaiah Boner.
276, Richard Holiday.
Holiday!
277, Eel O'Neill.
Sponsored by Rhyme Zone.
278, Mitch Clark.
That fat motherfucker?
279, Dolphin Castle.
What about the boys?
Yeah, we're the boys.
Probably in the tag team.
But they got tag teams on this list. It's fucking
280, Robbie.
individual tag teams, but no tag teams. Fucking A.
Yeah, there's Max Caster, but no fucking Anthony Bowens. That's bullshit.
I mean, I'm kind of pissed because I feel like if Kevin Owens is on here and Sami Zayn is on here and half their run is tags, and then you got the rapper from Scissor Me Daddy Ass.
Yeah, well, Jey Uso
The Usos should be on this. Jay should be on the
is on this list. He's just 501.
Oh.
501 my ass.
No, the list contains 2 people. Jey Uso at number 2, and number 1, everybody else is tied.
280 is Robbie X.
Formerly Robbie Clay.
281, Jordan Blake. 282, Kid Bandit. Congratulations, Kid. We had a great interview with them. And you could definitely go check out that interview in our archives. 283, Tommy Knight. 284, Yuma Azayi. Enzai. Yeah, let's go with that. 285, Carlito. 286, Paris Van Dale. Two, yeah.
Which is
Huh?
ironically enough, that's actually Carmella's real last name, and Dale.
287, Corn Dog.
Really?
So he's higher than Cheeseburger.
I mean,
They're
pancakes
not
didn't even make the list, so.
no, they're not talking about wrestlers at this point. They're literally talking about food now.
280.
Like, who the hell just is like, I'm a wrestler? Corn dog.
Well, he and or she is 287. 280,
Higher than cheeseburgers.
288, Joey Ace. 289, Evan River.
River, I barely know her.
290, Icarus Kugel.
Atticus.
290,
Atticus.
281, TJP.
Why you spelled that?
I thought he'd be a little higher.
Chris Ridgway. 293, Mahabali Shira.
Mahashira Ali, the guy who's playing Blade. No.
294, Kofi Kingston. 295,
Surprised he's on the list.
296, Benjamin Toll.
I love it when he won the Grammy in '89.
297, Jake something.
Hey, wait, we said Jake Lee already.
Yeah. 298, Lunchasaurus. 299, Baron Corbin. This is way too low for him. If he should be on this list.
No, it's way too high for him.
Yeah.
Really?
300, Cole Roderick. 301, Clark Connors. 302, Starboy Charlie. 303, John Hannigan.
Yeah.
304, Evil. 305, Edith Surreal. 306, Commando. 307, Mysterious Q. 308, Joshua Bishop. 309, Matt Hader. 310, Jack Morris. 311, Jeff Cobb. 312, Manabu Soya. 313, Jake Sheehan.
That fat motherfucker.
314, Jack Chris.
That skinny motherfucker.
315, Eason.
That's that fat sister fucker.
316, Aaron Echo.
That fat dog fucker.
Echo.
317, Kid Lycos.
The guy like, not Kid GeoCities.
Sure. 318, Andino. 319.
Who? Wait, who Andino?
I don't know. 319, Kato Ishida.
Where's my knife?
320, Delilah Doom. 321, Carlos Zamora. 322, O'Shea Edwards.
Pick one and choose a last name. That's two last names.
323, Shane Taylor. 324, Tony D'Angelo.
Oh God.
Really?
Yep. 325, M-Man Zimman.
Iman Azman.
326, Storm Grayson. 327, Jessica Troy.
I'm gonna storm those games.
328, Francisco, the only Akira I like.
Francesco.
329,
You live in San Francesco?
Huh?
Have you ever been to San Francesco?
Yeah.
San Francesco.
329 Connell Mills. 3
Mm-hmm.
330 Boris. 331 Warhorse. Um 332 Intelligent Estrellas.
Intelecto Estrellas.
333 Mentello.
Mentalo. Just like the character.
334 Taichi.
Tai Chi. Thought he'd be higher.
He's in the right position. 3 uh
Really? Below Baron Corbin
yeah, you're right. Swap Taichi
and
with
Kofi
Corbin.
Kingston.
335 Cherry Stevens.
Mm-hmm.
336 Evil Uno. 337 John Hawkins.
Yeah.
338 Chad Gable.
That he should be higher.
Mm, yeah, you
He
might be.
he absolutely should. He took friggin' Alpha Academy. He took a joke gimmick and made it into something serious and worth watching.
339 Matt Taven.
Thank you.
340 Jason Lee. 3
Uh,
yeah.
no, I'm too tired to do these jokes anymore.
Do the town joke, Scooter.
Are we sure there's a blank in the gun?
341 Cash Flow.
Well, if he finds out how to increase himself, you should tell me.
342 Sonico.
Okay, where's Tailzo?
343 Big Demo.
I don't give a big damo.
344 Music
Frankly,
Video.
my dear, I don't give a demo.
Hmm.
3 344 Music Video Young.
Who?
Most valuable young.
No, I don't see that.
Uh,
345
massive venereal young.
Anglo Blind.
I go blanc.
246 Malcolm Monroe.
346. Now you're getting numbers wrong.
My eyes are literally splitting into two at this point.
Would you like us to take over?
Never. 347 Erica Lee.
Erica,
348 Judas Icarus.
Erica Lay?
Erica Lee.
That you get
Is it
right.
Eric?
It's Lee, yes.
Really?
That's pronounced.
Okay.
349 Travis Williams. 350 Danny Limelight.
Danny Limelight.
351 Kyle.
Oh, that's just Yo Inside Out.
Yo. Yo.
352 Anthony Green. Um, 353 Lou O'Farrell.
I loved him in Talladega Nights and Anchorman.
354 Yamato.
Yamato.
350,
Yamato. What's Yamato?
What's the matter, you?
355 Trent 7.
Well, where's Trent 8, 9, and 10?
356 Yo.
No, that's just Hi-Yo Inside Out.
Yep.
357 Alexia Nicole. Shout out to Alexia. You know, you can check out our interview with Alexia in the archives. Fantastic interview, fantastic person. She's on this so high on this list because she had a couple of segments with MJF, right?
Okay.
Really?
I don't know, but
I mean, if that,
I'm happy for her.
there's a name that hasn't been called, but keep going.
358 Clint Margarita.
Clint Majera, and I loved him on Jackass.
359 Mick Moretti. 360 Marcus Matters.
I love his LP.
361.
I'm just Marcus Mathers. I'm just a regular guy. Don't give a fuck. Does a fuss about me?
I could swallow a bottle of it was like I got a hot and brain, and that's probably why I wrestle with Mania.
361 Masato Tanaka.
Come on.
360.
Masato Tanaka? Come on, bro. Legend.
Now they're just putting the M's in.
362 Vito Fratelli. Congratulations, Vito. You can check out our interview in the archives where we talked about this list specifically and getting on it. You made it, man. Congratulations. 363 Hiroki Goto. 364.
Man, that's a hella low for Goto. How low can it go to? How low can go to? How low can go to?
364 Max the Impaler.
How did my junk get on this list?
365 Ron Vertigo.
The end of the year is Born Vertigo.
On Vertigo.
Congratulations, Ron. You can check out our interview with Ron in the archives. Definitely will appreciate it. You deserve it. 366 Ketia Mori.
Leap year.
367 Mike Bennett. 368 Jay Booty.
Djibouti.
Jay Bougie.
It's not. It's not Djibouti. It's Djibouti.
Jay Bougie, as in your pronunciation is all bougie.
369
Bad Djibouti.
Beef.
It's what's for dinner.
370 Derek Dillinger.
It's what's for dinner.
Derek Dillinger's for dinner.
371 Charles Crowley.
It's what's for dinner.
372 Juicy Finale.
That's dessert.
I thought you was about to say Juicy J, the rapper. I was like, wait a minute.
Whatever. Dark Horse don't have anything to do with this. Katy Perry, Juicy J, let's get paid.
373 Bad Dude Tito.
I would have rather had Bad Dude Jermaine.
374 Gabriel.
No, Bad Dude Michael. Come on, man. An addictive kids.
375 Takayumi Sakamoto.
Maybe later.
376 Sandra Moon.
I've seen it. It's full.
Sandra Moon.
377
Fighting evil by
She's the one named Sandra Moon. Sandra Moon.
Sandra Moon.
Oh God! Make it stop.
378 Balian
Wait. You forgot Jaden.
No, I said Jaden. And he has
Well,
forgotten as soon as he said. 379 Fatal Khan. 380 Bobby Beverly.
Lost Beverly brother.
381 Kaito Del Pirate Morgan.
Hijo del Perita
Morgan. Now,
boy, it's Mexican Independence Weekend, and you out here fucking up all the Spanish names. You need to trigger control.
No, that's Son of Pirates.
382 Sunji Ishikawa. 383 Haito Del Cannabis Lupus.
It's a lot of sons on this goddamn list.
First of all, it's never lupus. Hijo de Canis Lupus, werewolf son.
Fuck this guy.
It's a lot of goddamn sons on this list. A lot of minors.
384 Junior Bento.
Junior Benito Mussolini.
Junior.
Oh, really? That you go.
385 Tarkin.
Tarek?
Tarek.
I think that's right.
You said
386, Jimmy Lloyd.
You
Fucking normal dude.
you learned English good.
387, Jew Dizzy.
Uh, are we sure? Are we sure it's not Do Jizzy?
Oh, maybe.
Judiz.
He's nuts.
388, Alex Colon.
Well, get yours checked.
Cologne.
No, it's Colon. I've talked to the guy.
Is it
389,
called?
Cole Anderson.
Did you talk to his colon?
Oh, wow. Yeah, you talked to his
390,
colon?
Paul
Yeah.
Fawn.
Well,
Our fun.
now they're just making up names.
It sounds like it was supposed to be AR Fox and then they gave up halfway through.
Why do I think that's actually right?
That sounds more believable.
Hold on,
Like
wait,
R5. Oh shit, that meant to be
yeah,
AR5.
yeah. There is no wrestler named AR Fawn.
391, Orez. 392, the smash hit, Joel Bateman. Congratulations, Joel. Fantastic human being. Two fantastic interviews with the man. Go check them out in the archives. I can't recommend those conversations we've had with him enough. Um, 393, Dolph Ziggler. 3,
Damn.
394, Sanma Katsamata.
Uma Katsumata.
395,
Saman Sakasamara Semamasa Matusa.
I'm gonna say it outside of my top.
JT Dunn. 396, Jesse.
Can I get a what do? Oh,
3, 397,
oh no.
Yoshihashi.
Oh God, the fact that he's on this list and the fact he's on this list and Jay's not on this list and there's another motherfucker that I don't seem to be on this list and I'm just going hey, fuck Yoshihashi.
398, Stephen Wolf. 399, Khan.
Con!
Ah!
400, Josh Woods. 401, Anthony Henry. 402, Alijo.
They spelt Rio wrong here.
403, Darren Bankston.
Darian Bankston.
404,
Bangston.
Devon Monroe.
I thought it was Devon Dudley. Boy, don't.
Devon Monroe.
405,
Devon Dudley.
see, this person,
Jesse Goddard.
I was going to say
The
the freeway. 405.
Yeah, well, I know Jesse Goddard, so
Okay. Well, I wasn't going to get it wrong. 406, Dirty Dango. 407, Camaro Jackson.
I prefer Cadillac Smith. Thank you.
408,
I'm a Ford
Jamie
Focus
Newman.
man myself.
Oh God! All right, let's hear you butcher 409.
409, Facade.
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 Man, we about to
410,
get you 1980s. Yes, we need to order some dictionaries, hooked on phonics,
And a couple of
in
copies of Stand and Deliver.
every episode of Sesame Street with letters, and maybe the Muppet Babies too, because he needs to learn how to pronunciate.
410, Bojack.
Horseman?
411, Mike Harkenboa. 412,
Ooh.
412, Lucy Ali.
Oh, come on! You know that clearly says Lucky.
Oh shit, it does. 413, Vixen. 414,
Okay.
Kratos.
Kratos. Good to see he's branching out from video games.
Yeah. 4:15, QT Marshall. 4:16,
Hmm.
Tekaleo.
Bamboleo, Hikuleo.
Hikaleo.
4:17, Aiden Prince.
Okay.
4:18, Jai Vidal.
Wow, you got that right.
Fuck. 4:19, GPA.
Something you didn't have.
Because he was a high school dropout. That's right. So, bitch.
The
Uh,
coveted 420 spot goes to Danny Demento.
yes.
Oh,
Somebody,
that did go to Riddle.
somebody, somebody I know.
Or Rob Van Dam. No,
Somebody,
no,
421, Unsocial Jordan. Well, he happened to like this.
no.
4,
Social.
unsocial. What do you
4,
mean
What the hell?
unsocial? I'm on
Wait a,
unsocial media.
what the hell is
422,
we need to find him and interview him and figure out where did that come from.
You know, I messaged him
Uh,
and he just said no. That, that is a joke. Never messaged. 422, Zach Patterson.
what the
4,
fuck?
423, Cody Chung.
Wait, oh, everybody will Cody Chung tonight.
424, Brian Johnson.
Brian Johnson.
425, Immersion Jane.
Emerson.
Emerson J.
326, P Phoenix.
426.
426.
Don't you dare take us back another 100 spots.
427, Zoe Sagar. Congratulations, Zoe. You can check out our interview with Zoe um, in the archives. Incredible interview with somebody that's really breaking out and doing fantastic things at the moment.
And whose name we never pronounce wrong.
Yes, because we
I
like
mean,
her.
to your credit, you could mess up Becca.
I would never do that. The people that we interview, they'll get their name said right.
He did that.
428, Kevin Bennett. 429, Bobby Orlando. 430, Milo.
Where's
430,
Otis?
431, Sunny Kiss.
Oh, they don't have a job now.
Wow.
Yep. 432, Alice Crowley. 433,
At
Maggot.
ease. Maggot.
434, Aston Starr.
Real Kutcher?
435, Bryce Donovan. 436, Canali.
Oh, I watched that on Adult Swim.
437,
Hmm.
Puma Di Oreo.
Puma de
Puma
Oro.
del Oro.
It's the
438,
eye
Neville
of the Puma.
Beckett.
The eye of the Puma.
439,
Eye of
Neville
the
Pelt.
Puma.
440,
With
Karrion Cross.
the Rego cow.
Carrying Cross low key.
No, just carrying cross.
Yep.
No.
There's no Loki here.
No, I was trying to say Carrying Cross low key has been affecting people in WWE. The long term storytelling. Everyone that he's faced has never been the same. Kind of like the almost like a Bray Wyatt effect.
I
Well, it
mean,
hasn't been long enough for him to make it roll on the list.
the cross.
I'm just saying, if you notice, and I'll send you someone put it took someone else to put me on game with
I
it
see.
because
Yeah. Alright, 441, Ziggy Hyam.
not
440,
Ziggy Marley. Lot of mercy.
440,
You actually said the name right. Wow.
442, LSG.
Yeah, and I think I took too much of that.
440,
Wait a minute, Levert Sweat. Wait a minute, Levert Sweat and Gill made this list.
443,
My body all over your body.
Miles Millennium. 44,
Miles Millennium.
Oh, I thought he was trying to say Miles Morales, but
You fucking Gen Zers.
444, Little Mean Kathleen. Shout out to
There we go.
Kathleen.
hey, little mean
Big
Kathleen.
congratulations. You can check out any of our 3 interviews with Kathleen in the archives. 445, Zachary Wentz. 446, Suk D.
Should night.
447, Channing Thomas.
Tatum.
448, Tommy Vendetta.
Vendetta.
449, Aaron Hanai. 450, Ricky Martin.
Yes, the singer. He's living la vida loca, baby.
Loca.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
Came a long way from Menudo, baby.
Oh, she bangs.
451, Cheeseburger.
Ooh.
Corn dog made
Wait a minute, so cheeseburger was lower than corn dog?
Yes.
Yes. In
I feel like
calories
cheeseburger.
and weight.
I feel like cheeseburger been hovering 450 for years.
You might not be wrong about that.
I mean, until they just make him, just a $5 meal, it'll stay at $4.50.
452.
I mean, depend. But what kind of cheeseburger? Because there's different cheeseburgers. Like McDonald's double cheeseburger is different
Uh,
than Wendy's double cheeseburger, which is different than Burger King's cheeseburger, which is different
it, it's
than
made with
Crystal's cheeseburger.
it's made with 100% cow ass meat. Yeah.
Is he like Five Guys cheeseburger, or is he like
And I think it's about 6 guys.
I mean, or is he like Burger Lounge,
And
Burger Bench?
I mean, 5 guys. Are we talking about Sunny Kisses Fantasy here? What?
452, Ben King. 453,
Wait, Ben, what? Ben, what?
Ben K.
Okay, we
Okay.
thought you said another bit.
I'm
Yeah,
gonna, I'm gonna, I'm gonna rub that on my elbows.
Yep.
453,
I like.
Danhausen.
Are we sure Danhausen didn't eat cheeseburger?
Put a curse on him and just
For, I
po-
mean, anything's possible
possible,
at this point. 454,
pretty much.
Derek Neal. 455, Doc Draper. 456, Liam Slater. 457, Dijak.
I love him on Wheel of Fortune.
458, Ron Hunt.
Yeah, too bad he's retiring.
459, Kent Broadway.
Ken, come on. Stop adding extra letters. You started to concern
460,
me.
Max Zero. Congratulations, Max. Well deserved. Check out our interview with Max, handsome Max Zero in the archives. 461, Jimmy Townsend. 462, Lucia Lee.
Lucia Lee.
363, Jeffrey John. Yeah,
Jeffrey John.
I love his comic books.
I love his breakfast sausage.
464, Jerry J. Congratulations, Jerry. Fantastic human being. Can check out the interview with Jerry J in the archives of whatever we fucking doing here. Check out the interview if you can. 465, Vinny Pacifico.
Alright, yeah, get that right.
366, Hanji Shimihiro. 367, Rootless.
No. 466. Agane Shino. Come on.
468, Chris Wilde. 469, Rachel
Nice.
Thompson. 470, Red Shaw.
No Blue Shaw?
471, Davey Vegas.
Oh no. Oh
Three,
no.
472, Kohei Kinashida.
Well,
Hey,
Kinashida.
we'll give it to him. Give it to him.
I think he needs a
Take the
lax.
win.
I think this guy needs a laxative to take care of that problem.
473, Bobby Buffet.
Up it. And
Four,
he just lost his spot for Jimmy.
well, condolences. 474, Colt Cabana. Boom, boom.
It's at 474.5, Marsha.
What?
His mother.
Oh, yeah. 475, Jocelyn Navarro. Congratulations, Jocelyn. Fantastic interview we did with her. You could check out in the archives now. 476, Visk.
VSK, man. Oh, wow.
477,
He
Chuck
said
Dixon.
this. It didn't even sound. It sounded like a
Yeah.
sound effect. It didn't even.
This.
478, Moxie
No,
Malone.
wait, no. Go back to 477.
Chuck Dixon.
Where are we chucking them in? Where are we
Four-
chucking these dicks?
Yeah,
47,
Chuck Dixon. What?
Coffee? In a box? Chuck Dixon.
Apple pie.
That's like it's like The Walking Dead. Daryl Dixon, and they had a bunch of extra words after it. The show was supposed to be like Daryl Dixon a box.
479, L Atlanta Menu.
Oh, Atlanta,
Did he just say Atlanta? Like, wait.
Atlanta menu.
480, Alpha Zoe.
We are not getting
And
interviews
you
with these
wonder why
people. He
people don't
fucking
want to
offended.
talk to us.
Believe me, they're not listening.
They might be.
481, Mayang J. Lee.
Young J Lee.
482, Lord Crew.
Brother of Two Live Crew.
Or Terry.
480,
Me so hot. Me like you like that.
Oh, Suki. $5 soda boy.
483, Courtney Trey.
Katie Trey.
484, Levi Everett.
Oh
480,
yeah. Let's see you screw this up.
BMB.
You dyslexic bastard.
MBM.
MBM.
Again,
Jesus
another
Christ.
guy that needs a laxative.
486, Ren Abe.
Hayabe.
Ayabe.
487, Rico Gonzalez. 488, Love Doug. Congratulations.
Love dog! Yay! After the love is gone.
Congratulations. Finally getting some love from the wrestling world. You can check out our interview with Love Doug in the archives.
Oh god.
489, Rob Radke.
Yes. Yep.
Radkey?
Yep. You got it.
490, Soul Esperanza.
Saul.
Esparza.
491,
Saul Esparza.
491, Andrew Payne.
Oh well, it's glad to see he's recovered from his failed presidential campaign.
492, George South.
George South
I
is still
thought.
in wrestling? Are you kidding?
493, Johnny Robbie.
They're just
Ooh.
putting together names.
494, Austin Luke. 495,
Ooh.
Stan Styles.
Spiffy?
Stan Styles.
496,
So AJ Styles.
496, Anastasia Morningstar.
Anastasia Morningstar.
Anastasia Morningstar.
497, Aiden Rex. 498,
Okay.
AK Willis.
Okay.
499, Big Dust.
Dad?
Oh,
Big
shit.
Dust.
I think we just punched through this guy. And number 500, Andre Chase.
Andre
Chase
Andre
you.
Chase is on this, but Duke Hudson is not.
Andre Chase is on this list. Adam Cole is not.
Yeah. There's a couple names missing.
That was the name. That was the name I was looking for. Adam Cole's not on that list.
Well, you guys could talk about it while I go die for a couple minutes.
Good night, everybody.
Adam. Good night. Yes, because
Well,
we just killed him to death with these lists. But yeah, Adam Cole's not on that list. Jay Uso's not on that list. Jimmy Uso's not on that list. But Kofi Kingston made the list, even though he missed half the year with the ankle injury.
I'm pretty sure a few of these people are Michael Cole.
Rachel.
I think who else didn't make that list? Lesnar didn't make the list.
Well, I mean, I not playing devil's advocate here, but Adam Cole was injured for a good majority of the year.
Uh,
So was
uh,
AJ Styles.
uh, uh, Joaquin Wilde and Cruz del Toro. The rest of Legado del Fantasma.
Never heard of
Selena. Selena. No. I'm surprised Rhea isn't on this list.
it. Oh, that's true.
Some of the females, I think, Sienna didn't make this list. Allison Kay.
I mean,
Or Deonna Purrazzo.
Rhea is was one of the few people that actually have a match in WWE with a male during this time period.
Yeah, Rhea Ripley. There's a couple of names missing.
But Rhea will be in the top 5 of the women's list.
Oh yeah. Well, we didn't get Moses this year.
Belair.
We got this is like epic rap battles of shitty history.
Corn dogs and cheeseburgers.
Oh my.
Yes. Alright. Is there anything you guys want to add before we finish this? Kaliko?
We're alive.
They're like flies.
And that is.
We're flying out of our mouth. We're both actually.
We're alive. But congrats to everyone that made this list. I know I know a lot of the bigger wrestlers probably don't care, but for the ones that are just starting, this is like the highlight of their year. And this is all of their hard work shown and validated. So to those who made the list, congratulations. And those that we interviewed that made the list, even more congratulations. I think the highest person we had was Masha.
Masha, yes.
Highest person was Masha. Becca made 100.
And for the rest of you, take this in because this is going to be the high point of your career. Some of you.
I mean, we interviewed.
Cheeseburger been the highlight. It's been his highlight for like 10 years.
We have interviewed, I think, 2% of this list.
Yeah.
Something like that.
Kudos to us.
Take that, Meltzer.
There's so much I could say, but I'm not.
You're like David Smell, sir.
That will conclude this episode. For everybody that thought we were crazy enough to do this once, we did it again. And
I'm pretty sure we've done it like 3 other times.
Well, those lists were shorter. The women is only 200, and the tag team is only 50.
We were all shorter when this list started.
We were a little younger as well. Yeah.
Oh, now I'm just.
That'll conclude this episode. Thank you for listening. If you've made it this far, if you like what we're doing, please like, subscribe, comment. We're on YouTube and Castbox. This was sponsored by Rogue Energy and Player One Coffee. Kaliko. You can follow the at Wrestling with E, but on Twitter and Instagram for information.
X and Instagram.
Sure. For information on who we're interviewing, when we're interviewing them, links to those interviews, and so much more. Join us this Wednesday as we interview Sage Hale. Follow me personally at JamesJ993. Welcome me, Frank Kalika.
I'm Coleco. This list was crazy.
Scooter.
You can find me playing Lawn Mowing Simulator, or you can find me on X at Scooter Dust. Keep it out to social media for when I've gone completely insane. And of course, my season 2 Dungeons and Dragons campaign is wrapping up soon. Keep an eye out for those antics, along with Rico Constantino Jr. and the rest of the Smoking Dragons clan. Twitch.tv/Smoking Dragons.
For Kaliko Yachts and Scooter Dust, I'm James J, and this has been Wrestling with Entertainment.
If Don Phonics didn't work for him.
Hey folks, this is the Colossal Mike Law, and you are listening to Wrestling with Entertainment. Enjoy the show, support these guys. We appreciate it very much. We'll see you at ringside.